Hey, Cowboys Nation, welcome back to your go-to spot for everything happening with America's team. Today, we're diving deep into the latest moves, player updates, and organizational strategies that could shape the Dallas Cowboys in the upcoming season, from free agency priorities to defensive rotations and offensive reinforcements. There's plenty to unpack, so let's get into it. Over the last few weeks, there's been a lot of chatter about the team's offseason plans. And one of the most talked about topics has been Jadeveon Clowney. Coming off a season where his impact on the field has been significant, the front office seems eager to prioritize him early in free agency. Clowney has established himself as one of the premier pressure players in the league, and with his pedigree as a former first overall pick, it's clear that the Cowboys want him back in the mix. As a cornerstone of the defense, the team has openly discussed engaging with his representatives quickly, emphasizing that they want him to feel wanted and appreciated from the very start. This could be a critical move in maintaining the defensive intensity that has been inconsistent at times. But when Clowney is on the field, he has the ability to change the game. On the topic of leadership, Kenny Clark has also been a standout presence for the team. While still under contract without guaranteed money left, Clark's role as a locker room leader and his contributions on the field make him invaluable. The Cowboys appear determined to keep him around, recognizing that his experience and ability to anchor the defensive line are essential to building a cohesive unit. His leadership, combined with Clowney's elite pass rushing skills, could give Dallas a formidable defensive front that not only pressures quarterbacks but also sets a standard for younger players to follow. Shifting to the linebacking cores, Logan Wilson's situation drew attention after he did not see any snaps in a recent game. While there were explanations of minor miscommunications and rotations not going according to plan, the incident raised questions about defensive consistency. It appears the staff is committed to reviewing rotations and ensuring all players are utilized effectively. Wilson has been praised for his talent and potential, and the organization seems determined to address any gaps that might have prevented him from contributing fully. This level of attention to detail in coaching and rotations will be vital as the Cowboys look to improve their defensive performance and develop a unit capable of sustaining high-level play throughout the season. The offensive side of the ball continues to be a point of strength for Dallas, with key contributors like George Pickens and Javonte Williams providing physicality and versatility. Williams, in particular, could serve as a bridge in the backfield, offering a complementary style to a potential new running back acquisition or draft pick. His ability to mix power running with agility adds depth to the offense, allowing the team to maintain a strong ground game while opening opportunities for dynamic passing plays, along with enhancements on the offensive line. These additions have helped the Cowboys reestablish a physical presence that can dominate at the line of scrimmage and set the tone for both run and pass schemes. The front office's confidence in head coach Shane Steichen has been evident throughout the season. Unlike previous regimes, the organization appears aligned in trusting his vision and strategy for the team. There's recognition that while there are still areas needing improvement, particularly on the defensive side, the foundation is solid. This trust, however, comes with expectations. Sustained progress and execution in key moments will determine how long this confidence remains. Fans are hopeful that Steichen's approach, combined with targeted off-season acquisitions, can propel the team toward genuine contention in the next season. Draft strategy has also been a hot topic, with discussions surrounding the balance between securing top-tier talent and finishing the season strong. The Cowboys have historically graded first-round picks carefully, often finishing with a smaller number of selections within the coveted range. This year, the team is looking at picks in the mid-first-round range, which still offers potential for impactful players. Emphasis seems to be on finding athletes who can contribute immediately, while also fitting the system's long-term vision. The blend of draft strategy, free agency moves, and internal player development is designed to create a roster that is both competitive now and sustainable for the future. There's also a cultural aspect that cannot be overlooked. The Cowboys' approach to team cohesion, leadership, and accountability has been a consistent theme. From family-oriented traditions around the holidays to fostering a professional environment where players are expected to perform and improve, the organization is cultivating a culture that balances personal growth with team success. Dak Prescott's focus on pride and finishing the season strong exemplifies this mindset. The team is invested not only in results but in establishing a standard of professionalism and resilience that will carry forward into the offseason and beyond. Looking at the broader picture, the Cowboys are clearly positioning themselves to enter the offseason with a sense of direction and purpose, with priorities set on key players like Clowney, Pickens, and Williams. Combined with strategic draft planning and a committed coaching staff, the foundation for sustained success is being laid. The challenge will be translating these plans into execution, ensuring that all rotations, player acquisitions, and coaching decisions align to create a balanced and competitive roster. The front office and coaching staff both recognize the stakes, understanding that incremental improvements across multiple areas could be the difference between a good team and a championship contender. As we head into the offseason, attention will be on how Dallas manages its salary cap, navigates free agency, and integrates new talent. The complexity of balancing veteran contracts with emerging talent is a puzzle that the front office is actively working on. Decisions regarding which players to retain, which positions to reinforce, and how to optimize the team's depth chart will define the trajectory of the upcoming season. The Cowboys are committed to making thoughtful choices that not only address immediate needs, but also position the team for long-term competitiveness. Meanwhile, the narrative surrounding the defensive staff and rotations has added an extra layer of intrigue. Incidents like Logan Wilson not playing snaps highlight the importance of clear communication and precise execution within coaching. The front office's acknowledgement of these issues suggests a willingness to make adjustments, ensuring accountability while maintaining stability within the staff. This proactive approach to problem-solving could strengthen the team's overall performance, particularly in high-stakes situations where defensive execution can determine the outcome of games. The team's offensive potential remains promising, with an emphasis on physicality and adaptability. Williams' role as a versatile backfield option, Pickens' impact in the passing game, and the integration of offensive line reinforcements all point toward an offense capable of controlling the tempo of games. This approach balances immediate productivity with long-term development, allowing the Cowboys to evolve into a more dynamic and resilient unit over time. The combination of talent retention, strategic acquisitions, and coaching alignment is setting the stage for an offseason that could define the trajectory of the team for years to come. Continuing on the Cowboys' trajectory, one of the key factors that stands out is the team's commitment to building depth across all positions. While much attention has been focused on marquee players like Trevon Clowney and George Pickens, the organization is equally invested in developing young talent and ensuring that backups are ready to contribute at a high level. This approach reflects a broader strategy to create a roster that is not only talented, but also resilient in the face of injuries and the inevitable challenges that a long NFL season presents. The Cowboys have learned that success comes not only from star performances, but from the ability of every player on the roster to step up when called upon. And this offseason will likely see a continued emphasis on cultivating that depth. Defensively, there are several intriguing storylines to monitor. The linebacker room, for instance, is poised for significant attention. Logan Wilson, despite some recent missteps in snap allocation, has shown the potential to be a pivotal contributor. The coaching staff is keenly aware of his abilities, and the expectation is that any rotation issues from the previous season will be corrected by combining his skill set with other defensive acquisitions and homegrown talent. The Cowboys aim to construct a unit capable of maintaining pressure, covering the field effectively, and forcing turnovers at crucial moments. Defensive line dynamics, with players like Clowney and Kenny Clark, provide a strong foundation, but it will be the coordination of all defensive components that determines the overall success of the team's defense in high-stakes games. The offensive side of the ball is equally fascinating. The synergy between a physically dominant defensive line, a versatile running back in Javonte Williams, and a quarterback who has shown the ability to orchestrate dynamic plays gives the Cowboys a platform to challenge any opponent. The focus on physicality in the trenches, coupled with strategic play calling, allows for both a power running game and creative passing schemes. This flexibility ensures that the team can adapt to different defensive strategies and control the tempo of games, keeping opponents off balance and maximizing scoring opportunities. The integration of new offensive pieces, whether from the draft or free agency, will be a key determinant in how effectively the team can sustain momentum throughout the season. Off-season priorities also include a careful management of the salary cap. Balancing the retention of core players while addressing areas of need is a delicate process, requiring foresight, negotiation skills, and strategic planning, the Cowboys appear committed to allocating resources effectively, ensuring that they can retain impact players like Clowney, Pickens, and Williams while also pursuing key free agents to reinforce positions of concern. This financial discipline, combined with an intelligent approach to roster construction, could be the differentiator that allows the Cowboys to compete not only in the regular season but in the playoffs, where depth, versatility, and smart personnel decisions are put to the ultimate test. Culture and leadership remain central themes as well, from the top down. The organization emphasizes accountability, professionalism, and cohesion. Head coach Shane Steichen's leadership is recognized and trusted by the front office, signaling stability and a unified vision. Players are expected to perform, contribute to team success, and embrace the organizational culture that balances competitiveness with collaboration. The presence of veteran leaders like Kenny Clark, combined with the emerging leadership of younger stars, creates an environment where players are motivated to improve not just individually, but collectively, fostering a culture that supports long-term growth and sustained success. One area that will likely see strategic adjustments is game day execution. The previous season revealed moments where rotations and snap counts did not go according to plan, highlighting the need for clearer communication and more precise coordination among coaches and players. Addressing these issues will be critical to maximizing player performance and minimizing missed opportunities during games. By tightening these processes, the Cowboys aim to ensure that all players, particularly those newly acquired or returning from injury, are utilized effectively to their strengths, enhancing overall team performance and consistency. Looking ahead to the draft, the Cowboys face the challenge of balancing immediate impact with long-term development. While certain positions will require high-profile selections, the team also understands the value of finding hidden gems and versatile players who can contribute across multiple roles. Draft strategy will likely prioritize players who not only possess talent, but also fit seamlessly into the system and culture the Cowboys are building. This calculated approach aims to produce a roster that is competitive immediately, while remaining adaptable for future seasons, ensuring that the team can sustain success and avoid the pitfalls of short-term decision-making that have affected other franchises. Free agency will also be a major focus, particularly in terms of reinforcing areas of need on both sides of the ball. The Cowboys' early attention to Clowney signals a proactive approach to retaining elite talent, while continued evaluations of other players' roles and contributions will shape decisions on new acquisitions. Strategic signings could bolster depth, improve competition within the roster, and create matchups that challenge opposing teams throughout the season. The combination of smart retention, targeted signings, and effective development of younger talent sets the stage for a comprehensive roster strategy designed to compete at the highest level. Before we roll on, subscribe to Cowboys Wire News, drop a like, and turn on the bell. Your support keeps the Dallas Cowboys updates coming. Tell us what you think in the comments. In what could become the most dramatic shakeup in the NFL this offseason, whispers are emerging from Dallas that quarterback Dak Prescott has issued an ultimatum that could send shockwaves through the franchise. According to sources close to the team, Prescott has reportedly made it clear that if a certain high-profile acquisition happens, he will consider leaving Dallas immediately. The details of who this player is remain tightly under wraps, but insiders suggest it could be a marquee name whose arrival would fundamentally alter the team's dynamics and Prescott's role within it. The rumor has sparked a frenzy among fans and analysts alike, with social media ablaze over the potential implications. Prescott, known for his leadership and on-field intelligence, has always been a central figure in the Cowboys' plans. To hear that he might walk away underlines the high stakes of this offseason maneuvering. Speculation is running wild. Is it a veteran quarterback, a high-profile wide receiver, or even a controversial free agent whose presence could threaten Prescott's position as the team's cornerstone? Every rumor seems to fuel further intrigue, with insiders refusing to confirm or deny details, only adding fuel to the fire. Front office officials are reportedly treading carefully. Dallas has a history of big moves and even bigger headlines, and the thought of losing Prescott, who has been instrumental in both wins and team identity, would mark a dramatic turn for the franchise. Some analysts suggest that this could be a strategic move by Prescott's camp, a subtle way to assert leverage and ensure the quarterback remains the undeniable leader of the team. Others wonder if the ultimatum hints at underlying tensions Perhaps a clash of vision between the star quarterback and the management over the future direction of Dallas. As rumors swirl and speculation grows, one thing is certain: the NFL world is watching closely. If Prescott follows through, the ripple effects could redefine not only the Cowboys' strategy, but also the quarterback market league-wide. Until then, fans can only speculate and debate, weighing the potential drama of a star player staking his claim against the backdrop of one of football's most storied franchises. The rumor mill is heating up, and one can only imagine how this standoff might unfold. That's a wrap from Cowboys Wire News. For breaking Cowboys updates, subscribe, drop a like, and turn on the bell. Tell us your take in the comments.